Alright guys, what is going on? Hopefully everybody having a good Monday. Hopefully everything is good. So far so good on my end. Everything is going pretty smooth. Hopefully all is well with you and yours. I want to say that the live this past Saturday was awesome. Everybody who came through, I really appreciate it. Really good live, very good, informative stuff that we talked about. And it was pretty enjoyable. So every Saturday around 9:30 in the morning, I try to go live, do about an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours, depends on how well we be rocking and rolling. We talk about gaming and everything under that umbrella, and it was actually a really good live. I really enjoyed it. But nevertheless, we're going to talk about this topic that I have, talking about video games of the future going forward. PS5, PS6, not original, but Xbox Series. What's going on with that? Should I continue to collect for those consoles? I was thinking about it the other day, especially after the live stream, because this weekend what I've done was I pretty much set up my retro game area in my game room, or my man cave, or the studio, whatever you want to call it. I set that up like I wanted to, and it is fantastic the way I got it set up. In the near future, I will be doing a live stream tour of the room and show you how everything is set up. It's still a little messy, but that's in the works. But once I set that retro side of the game room up, I was playing these games, and I actually was having genuine, I guess that's a word. I was having some great fun with playing these games. And the games I was playing, I went back and played some of the Mega Man X collection, played some original Mega Man, played some Mario Brothers, played some Street Fighter, played some Mortal Kombat. I was playing a little bit of Castlevania. I was playing a lot of old school stuff from the 6th generation on down. Even played a little bit of Need for Speed. I was playing a variety of games, and then I sat back and thought about it, like, is this the best moment or the best point of gaming right here? When you get to that 6 and even some parts of the 7th generation, because I played some PlayStation 3 as well, and some Xbox 360. Is this the best part of gaming right now? Everything after the PS3, 360, and hell, even the Wii U, everything after that going into the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, it doesn't feel, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but it doesn't feel as fun. It doesn't feel as exciting as it is even when I go back to playing my Sega Saturn, or when I went back to play some of the Dreamcast, or when I played some PS1 games. I was playing some PlayStation 2. I was playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 earlier, late last night, and I was just thinking, like, man, what Need for Speed out right now that actually captures the moment or capture the essence of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on the PlayStation 2? Or when I went back and I was playing a little bit of Forza 2 on the Xbox 360. Like, what goes back to where I'm actually having fun playing that game compared to the current motorsport, Forza Motorsport that's out now, where you got to be online to play and the content is not that great? It's like, what are we doing here now, where it's like we are playing these games and the newer stuff just don't feel as exciting? I see a lot of people out there playing NBA 2K25 and some people playing NBA 2K24. I'm more fond of NBA 2K23, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I went back and played a little bit of NBA Live 05. You know what I mean? Or I went to play, NBA 2K, 2K, what was it? I think it was 2K7 or 2K6. I can't remember what. But I was just having fun playing those old NBA Lives and old NBA 2Ks. I was just sitting there just thinking, like, what is the actual, pinnacle? Or what is the peak of gaming today? Is it actually going back, or is it actually playing the newer stuff now? Because it's like, I don't have too much of a incentive, or I don't have any of the drive to actually go back and play any of the new stuff right now. You know, I don't know what it is, but you don't get me wrong. I love playing some of those games. Like I love Gran Turismo 7. You know, I like playing Gravel, which is another pretty good racing game. You know, I love playing, you know, some of the fighting games that are out now. You know, I think even Tekken 8 with all its problems, I think Tekken 8 is pretty cool. Tekken 7 is still cool. You know, I was playing some Street Fighter 6, which is still phenomenal. You know, I've been playing, and what City of the Wolves just came out, and I need to go pick up my copy of that because I'm a huge SNK fan, and I think SNK, as far as fighting games, is one of the few companies that consistently put out solid products. You know, KOF 15, 14, 13, you have Samurai, the revamped Samurai Showdown. You have a lot of stuff that's out here from SNK that's actually pretty solid. But when I go back and I look at some of the newer stuff, yo, I was having fun playing KOF 98. You know what I'm saying? I was playing the KOF collection, you know, the Orochi saga the other day. You know, this entire weekend, I was like kind of like on a retro kick, and I'm sitting back like thinking like, yo, my PlayStation 5 is literally been collecting dust outside of, I will say, like in the live stream, me and my son was playing Rayman Legends, which is quite frankly a PS4 game. And I think it came out for PS3, I'm not sure. But we're playing Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins, which is a PS3 game, and we've been having a blast. It's like, and these are like retro, old school 2D platformers, and I'm looking like the new stuff is like, all right, well, what are we doing here? I don't know, man. I'm just sitting here thinking like, you know, shout out to Kenneth Mullen. Like, I don't know if he's watching this video. If he's watching it, shout out to him, because he's like, look, I'm just getting it. He got him a second PC, and he's not even thinking about these consoles anymore. And I'm starting to lean like him, like, yo, like this PlayStation 5 is cool. I don't have an issue with it. I like it, but it's nothing on that system gravitating me to play it. Now, there are some old school games that are on there, like the Castlevania collections, the Contra collection. You also have some other stuff that's out there, Street Fighter collection, Marvel vs. Capcom, all those collections. But you know what? I kind of already got those on other consoles. And don't get me wrong, I love playing those games on the newer stuff. But if I got it on the older stuff, and to me, I feel more attached to the older stuff because I guess, you know, I'm an older gamer. You know, I'm in my early 40s, so I'm not one of these guys that, you know, that grew up, you know, in the PlayStation 3 era. You know, I grew up when the NES and the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis and the Master System, when those things were prominent. So, I've been around since the mid 80s. So I've been around for a long time. So maybe that's a part of it as well. But I don't know. I'm looking at gaming now. It's not like I want to quit gaming. Absolutely not. The bottom line is, I will say this. I'm getting to the point now where I'm looking at my PlayStation 5, I'm looking at my Xbox Series, and I'm looking at the collection of games I have for them. I'm debating if I should still even keep those consoles. And I know that's crazy because I love collecting consoles. I'm debating if I should keep those, get rid of those consoles and buy more stuff from the older collections, from the older consoles. You know, take the new stuff, get rid of those, and buy some stuff from the older. You know, buy some more PS2 games, buy some more Xbox 360 games, buy some more PS3 games, buy some more NES games. Take that money that I'm getting from selling that or trading that stuff in and get some more retro stuff, and whatever new stuff I want to play, just play it on my PC. I don't know, man. It had me thinking that. But then again, I won't be able to play, you know, Gran Turismo 7, you know? But is Gran Turismo 7 worth the price of keeping a $500 console when I can go back and play Gran Turismo 4? You know, I'm thinking about it. I don't know. But nevertheless, y'all let me know what y'all think. Are y'all having the same dilemma? Do y'all guys having fun playing the retro stuff now? Do you guys still on your PS5 and Xbox Series? Or you just jumped to PC? How are you gaming right now? Like this weekend, I've had a blast, and that's all I've been thinking about now is going back and play some more, you know, Super Nintendo, or playing some more Sega Genesis, or playing some more PlayStation 2 or PS3, or playing some more original Xbox. And I haven't gotten to the original Xbox side of things. You know, I just started thinking about that type of stuff. You know, What are you guys thinking? Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to get up out of here. I go live every Saturday morning. Hopefully you guys check that out. And I got some other stuff in the works. If you checked out my community post, I am working on some merch. The details is not full right now, but I'm trying to get it together by the end of the summer. So hopefully, by the beginning of the summer, so we can start wearing some good merch throughout this summer months and look pretty cool while doing it. Hopefully you guys will hang out and rock with me and support what I'm doing. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm about to get back on this road. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. I'm out. Peace.